Did you know that there are more than 50,000 abandoned towns and settlements around the world? Places that were once full of life, buzzing with markets, schools, and families, and then suddenly fell silent. These ghost towns aren't just relics of the past. Some of them have found a way back, reviving themselves and turning into thriving communities once again. Take Detroit in the United States as an example. In the 1950s, Detroit was home to nearly 2 million people and was considered the beating heart of the American automobile industry. But as factories closed, jobs disappeared, and residents left in search of opportunities elsewhere, the city began to collapse. By 2020, its population had dropped by more than 60%. Streets that were once crowded became empty, and entire neighborhoods were left in ruins. Yet, in recent years, Detroit has started to recover. For the first time in decades, its population has slightly grown, and abandoned spaces have been transformed into urban farms, cultural centers, and hubs for technology and innovation. Even its old, decaying train station, once a symbol of decline, has been renovated into a shining symbol of the city's revival. Another striking example is Varosha, in Cyprus. In the early 1970s, Varosha was one of the Mediterranean's most glamorous beach destinations, attracting celebrities and tourists from all over the world. But after the conflict in 1974, the entire town was fenced off and abandoned overnight. For decades, it stood as a haunting ghost city, its luxury hotels and empty streets slowly decaying. But in recent years, parts of Varosha have reopened, drawing hundreds of thousands of visitors eager to walk through a place that was frozen in time for nearly half a century. What was once a symbol of loss has now become a new opportunity for tourism and economic growth. Then there's Kalmanskap, in the Namibian desert. Founded in the early 20th century after the discovery of diamonds, the town once thrived with German settlers and miners. But when the diamonds ran out, the people left, and the desert reclaimed the town. For decades, sand filled the homes and schools, creating eerie, surreal landscapes. Today, however, Kalmanskap has been reborn as a unique tourist attraction. Visitors from around the world travel into the desert just to see its sand-filled houses, making it one of the most photographed ghost towns on Earth. These stories show us that towns don't really die, they wait. Sometimes it takes community action, sometimes investment, sometimes a stroke of luck, but renewal is always possible. What once seemed lost forever can find a new purpose, whether as a place to live, to work, or to inspire. From an industrial powerhouse that nearly collapsed, to a luxury resort frozen in time, to a desert town swallowed by sand, each of these places teaches us that revival is always possible. And maybe the abandoned town near you, the one everyone thinks is gone forever, is just waiting for its chance to come back to life. So what do you think? Can every town be brought back to life? Or are some destined to remain only as ghosts of history? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to check out the next video, where we lines explore some of the strangest abandoned towns in the world and the incredible stories they hold.